Thanksgiving is over. Leftovers have been eaten, that weird cranberry sauce has been stuck back in the can for next year, and the turkey that President Trump pardoned has robbed a liquor store, killing 2 people. You pardoned the wrong bird, Donald. And with that all behind us, it's time to look forward to the next big holiday.
We're going to give the American people a huge tax cut for Christmas. Hopefully that will be a great, big, beautiful Christmas present.
Boo! You promised us a wall. Boo! Donald Trump is such a divorced dad. He spends his whole year golfing, breaking his promises, and then he thinks he can just buy our love with one big Christmas present. I hate you, President Dad. But that's basically the big plan for the president and Congress. In just the 3 weeks between now and their Christmas break, they're planning to push through a massive tax bill with almost no debate. And the question is, what's in this Christmas package? Is it something that everyone wants, like fingerlings? Or something nobody wants, like super gonorrhea? And the answer depends on what kind of person you are, human or corporate.
Corporations and the wealthy will see the biggest tax cuts.
While the corporate tax cuts would be permanent, the tax cuts for American taxpayers would expire after 10 years.
Low-income Americans would start seeing their taxes go up in 2021. And by 2027, all individuals making $75,000 or less would pay more than under current law.
Okay, so it makes sense. Corporations get to pay less forever, and poor people get to pay less for 4 years, and then they pay more. Yes, which sounds bad, but it's actually fine, because once Obamacare is repealed, poor people will all be dead. So it works out. Yeah? I think that's the logic. I don't know how this works. And by the way, it's pretty convenient that average Americans won't be seeing those tax hikes until after the next elections. That's really slick, right? Like, how can they expect people to vote before people know what they're actually getting? It's like having to rate your Uber driver before you get in the car. He's just like, give me 5 stars, man. Can you unlock the door? Hey, there's no puke in the back seat. Just give me the 5 stars. Now, of course, those numbers are merely the reality. But what do the bill's supporters pretend will happen?
This tax reform bill will spur economic growth in our country.
If we are able to lower the highest corporate tax rate in the world from 35% to 20% and make it permanent, the jobs of the future will be created here at home.
This is about making the business tax system competitive, which is about creating jobs.
And the first new job will be prying my jaw open so I can speak normally. This is weird to me. They want to help ordinary people, so they're giving money to corporations, because maybe eventually it will get down to ordinary people. That's so roundabout. It's like saying if you're hungry, why go out to a restaurant when you can just sew yourself to the back of a human centipede? Why waste your time? Now, the other thing about the Republican tax bill is that it would add at least $1.4 trillion to the national debt. And you may remember when Obama was president, Republicans constantly accused him of increasing the debt, like he was spending America's money on Jordans.
The transcendent issue of our era, which is deficit and debt. Until we fix that problem, we can't fix America.
Washington's unsustainable spending is driving the nation's permanent plunge into debt. We face a crushing burden of debt, which will take down our economy.
Oh, it must be real because of the music. Every single time this happens. Every single time they say they hate something, and then they go and do the thing that they said they hate, right? Because now it turns out that they're secretly deficit freaks. Yeah, it's almost like how when you hear a conservative going hard against gay people, you know, and then it turns out he was going hard against gay people. It's the same thing over and over again. You know what it makes me wonder? What else have Republicans just been pretending to hate? Like right now, I wouldn't be surprised if we find out that all Republicans are secretly black, you know? Just like when the camera turns off, Mitch McConnell's like, So now, we're just a few days away from this major decision. And here's the only way I think average Americans can stop Trump from handing massive tax cuts to the super rich. You have to tweet directly to Donald Trump and remind him that Obama is super rich. So he's going to get the biggest tax cuts of all. Yeah. And I promise you, within an hour of seeing those tweets, Trump will be like, destroy the rich, socialism for all, me and Bernie 2020, folks. We're doing it all.